Happy Christmas Eve! We still have a few hours before all of the festivities begin, but I have a couple things that I want to start getting ready. Of course, I have the lights turned on with our big tree. We have the tree turned on in the living room as well, but Jake is still sleeping in there, and then the kitchen tree is going. The whole house is just like a complete disaster. Like, why are there clothes on the dining room table? So that's some things that I want to get done before we go today, but first we need to go look at the presents. It's a total disaster down here too. Just the entire house is falling apart because of the holidays. So these are all the presents that we have. My family is getting together tonight. Jake's family is getting together tomorrow. So I have to figure out whose is whose. And I also need to wrap Jacob's present still. There was a snafu with his and it hasn't been wrapped just yet. But of course we need the table in order to do that. I know this is for my side of the family. This one as well. These are for Jake's. I think we'll get a couple boxes going. In hindsight, I should have waited to put bows on until the presents actually got to their destinations, but oh well. Some of them are looking a little smushed, but I think I can make them look nice once we actually get there. This shot looks absolutely terrible. I think it makes my house look worse than it actually is, but whatever, that's reality. This is real life. So I mentioned that there was a little snafu with Jacob's present. It's a t-shirt, and what happened is one of the seams, it's like it got folded over and sewn in manufacturing, so the back of the shirt won't lay flat. The company is going to send me a replacement, but they said I could keep this one, which makes me glad that I at least have something to give Jacob on Christmas. But in addition to wrapping the present, I'm going to wrap a couple empty boxes as well. I've always wanted to have presents actually underneath the Christmas tree. I think that looks so pretty, and it's just like iconic and classic, but Haku. Haku has never been able to control himself around paper, but he is 8 years old this year, so I'm going to wrap some empty boxes just to kind of see if he's mature enough to handle it. It will be a test for him. Also, he's not getting any presents this year. He has too much already. We need to get rid of some of his things. But if he can't control himself around the presents, the empty boxes, I'm just going to let him open them. He can have fun with that, and that will be his Christmas gift.
Is somebody here?
Oh my goodness, Haku, that was very mature of you. I thought he was going to take one of the bows. Oh, okay. Spoke too soon.
This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas.
Haku, you better not knock over the Christmas tree. Okay, maybe we need to stop. I have my mirrorless since this is my main camera for photo and video. I have my DSLR set up with a 35mm lens. I've been experimenting with prime lenses again, and I think I want to get one for my mirrorless, so I wanted to have that with me today. And then of course in my hand I have my GoPro for vlogging, and with that, we're ready to go. Why are you driving so bad?
What?
Why are you driving
Look
so
at
bad?
you. I was wondering what the heck you were doing. You're doing this. Judging silently.
What was I doing? You're driving really bad. You're like whipping around all over the place.
I was not. That's how the road winds. Perfect. This will go well with milk.
M&M's and milk?
Yeah.
You
Chocolate
put them
milk?
in the milk?
No. No.
Good morning and Merry Christmas. It's almost 11 o'clock, but Jacob is still asleep. We stayed up kind of late last night. Jake got me Enzoy as one of my Christmas presents, and I stayed up kind of late playing it, but we had a really good night. We also had a lot of fun at my parents' house, and I thought I could quickly show you the gifts that I got. From my mom, I got The Greatest Showman on Blu-ray, as well as this Lego set. It is the double-decker city bus. I also got a Lego set from my younger brother. He got me this Animal Crossing one, and I'm so excited for this. This set has so many cool pieces. I particularly love this yellow sweater piece that's in here. That piece has blue hands, but I'm thinking maybe I can change it to yellow hands to put it on a human. And then from my sister, I got a few Lush bath bombs. One of these is a snowball that I've tried before. This one is a penguin, and this, I think, is going to be one of my new favorites. I absolutely love how this one smells. I'm going to have to look this one up online because I can't quite describe what it smells like, but it's very clean and floral. Then another one is this Santa. I haven't tried this one before either. When I was describing this one last night, I said it smelled like a sophisticated Pez. It's kind of sweet, kind of has like some fruit tones. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm trying to act like I'm a scent expert, but it definitely has like a fruity scent to it. I have never had anything from Lush that I didn't like. Every single thing that I've gotten from Lush, I've always loved. So I do feel pretty confident that I'm going to like those. This last one is a snowball, and I have had this one before. I think that this one has eucalyptus in it, but I know for sure this is a good one. I've loved this one in the past. We are leaving to go to Jacob's family's house around 12:30, so I still have a little bit of time. I think I'm going to turn my computer on. I definitely need to check Webkinz because it's Christmas Day. There's always good stuff on Webkinz on Christmas Day, and then I'm going to get back on Enjoy. I am absolutely exhausted. Jacob is currently taking a nap, but we had so much fun today. We had a great time hanging out with his side of the family. I had a lot of fun hanging out with our nieces and nephews, and really it just was a fantastic Christmas overall. It's about 6:30, so the day is kind of winding down. We're kind of starting to hit that what's the word for it? You know, when Christmas is over and you just kind of start feeling, I guess, sadness. That's the best word to describe it. Kind of melancholy. That's where I'm at right now. But it really was a good day. I have so much to be thankful for, so trying not to focus on the sadness. Plus, there's still a bit of time in the day. I definitely want to watch a Christmas movie. I'm thinking The Santa Claus because that's one of my absolute favorites and we haven't watched it once this year. But first, let me show you a couple of the presents that I got. Jake's side of the family, they're my family too. They absolutely spoiled us this year. My niece made me this super cute virtual pet keychain out of perler beads, and I love the colors that she chose. My mother-in-law gave me this Land's End boat tote, and I asked for some like keychains to go with it. I don't think that they coordinated this, but the blue that my niece chose perfectly matches the scarf and the cinema roll keychain that I asked for from my mother-in-law. When I gave my mother-in-law my Christmas wishes, I couldn't decide between a cinema roll or My Melody to go with this bag. So I put both on my wish list and she gave me both. So I have a pink scarf as well as the My Melody keychain that I can swap out on here. I have 2 more things in my hands to show you, but I did get many more things. Like I said, absolutely, completely spoiled. Lots to be thankful for. But I got this Lego set. This is the Creator Unicorn Castle. I really wanted these unicorn pieces. I think I'll put those to good use. Not sure how though, but they're just so cute. I absolutely had to have them. And then this last thing in my arms, this is not something that was on my Christmas list. My mother-in-law picked these out for me and I am absolutely obsessed. These are a pair of Doc Martens suede clogs in the color black. I absolutely love Doc Martens. My current favorite pair of shoes is a pair of Doc's classic combat boots, but my mother-in-law picked these out for me and I am just totally in love. They are, I think, on the large side. I do think I'm going to swap them out for the size down, which is kind of a bummer just because I want to wear them right now, but it'll be worth the wait. I have 2 pairs of Doc's combat boots, one in this size and one in the size smaller, and I think the smaller ones fit me a little bit better. I really don't want to take the time to swap them out just because I want to wear them right now, but I keep trying to remind myself this was a total surprise. Like 5 hours ago, I had no idea that I was going to get these shoes. I can certainly wait a week, 2 weeks to get them swapped out. And with that, I guess it is time to end my 2025 Christmas vlog. Again, that melancholy, that sadness is kind of settling in. You know, Christmas is really supposed to be that time. The holiday season in general is really supposed to be that time where you slow down, take moments to relax and be with your family. And thinking about the last few weeks, I did not do that. I did not do that well. I feel like I didn't try hard enough to do that. And I think that's part of why I feel the way that I feel right now. I'm just kind of feeling that sadness that all of a sudden it's just over. We'll wait for that to be done. We'll take this moment to slow down and relax and wait for the clock to stop chiming. In past videos, I've spoken about my mental health in a very obscure way, and I'm going to continue speaking about it obscurely, at least for today. But earlier this year, around July, I chose to face something in my life. I chose to overcome something that's very much so tied and tangled together with my mental health. So a good portion of this year has been a big challenge because I've personally put myself in that situation where I want to face and overcome this thing. But since around Thanksgiving, the last few weeks since the Thanksgiving holiday, this time period has been particularly challenging for me. For lack of a better way to describe it, I found myself feeling not okay during this time period. In the first week of December, I was able to recognize that I wasn't okay, but I didn't know how to tell anyone, and I just continued to feel myself spiral. Eventually, I got to the point where I decided to make a last-minute doctor's appointment. I was able to see my doctor on the 15th just because I knew I needed something to help me stop spiraling, and I did not know how to get myself there. I see my doctor quite regularly. I actually had an appointment scheduled for the 29th, but I just got to that point where it couldn't wait. But after I saw my doctor, I was able to recognize that I was so focused on everything that I was dealing with. Time was passing very, very quickly. Between Thanksgiving and the time I went to my doctor, those couple weeks literally felt like a couple days. So the past week or so, I've really been trying to enjoy the holiday, but once I kind of got in the right headspace, it really felt like it was already over. And then, of course, yesterday was Christmas Eve. That celebration went by quickly. Today was Christmas Day. That celebration went by quickly. And here we are. Gosh, it's basically 7 o'clock now, and Christmas is over. That's Haku jumping at the door. Let's go see what he's up to. Come on, what are you up to? Are you checking out my Christmas presents? These are the ones that have to be put up because they gotta go back. I am so excited to get the right size of these and wear them. Like I said, so many outfit ideas. Boo, do you have outfit ideas for these Docs? This is a piece of scrap wrapping paper on the floor. Are you okay? Oh my gosh. I guess on that note, it's time to end the vlog. Thanks so much for watching, and Merry Christmas.